What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another War Thunder video. Today we're taking out the Ho-Re prototype. I know I promised the T-54 1947 review. However, I've been kind of busy. Right now, War Thunder is celebrating the 5th anniversary, so Japan's got the sale going on right now, so I want to use this thing, this beautiful tank, to unlock some stuff and get those last couple of tanks unlocked while they're on sale. And to make things interesting, we're on Abandoned Factory. Not exactly a map I would recommend the Ho-Re prototype for, but you get what you get, right? You have to make the best of the map selection that Gaijin gives you, and this is probably the most popular map that I get. And I'm actually okay with that. When this map was added, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I've grown to like it quite a bit, actually. And headed to Charlie's, where I usually go, and it's usually the focal point of most of the players. Everyone goes to Charlie for whatever reason, except for my team. My team seems to be spread apart pretty evenly through all three caps, and this is a bit of a problem because when you have a team spread apart like that, you've only got a couple of people for support rather than one team focusing on, say, one cap, which is usually how this map usually plays out. Usually half the team goes to Charlie, and a quarter of the team goes to either A or B. Playing this map quite a bit, I know that there are always guys going to be around this one side of this abandoned factory building. There's always a couple of guys over there. You can't see them behind that fence, but I know they're there. I'm going to eventually take a couple of shots and see if I can get one of these guys just by sheer chance. And of course, nope, not there. There's approximately 6 tanks on the opposite side of that building. Most of them are T-34-85s. I know that there's an SU-152 that's going to eventually show up here in a minute. But most of these guys are over here, and that leaves my right side vulnerable. Because this thing is not a turreted vehicle. This is one of those things where you have to move the entire tank. So I'm always watching my right side. They're unlikely to flank me from my left, but my right side is vulnerable. Gotta be very careful and angle myself and watch for anything. Sure enough, there's a Sherman that shows up, a Russian M4A3 premium. I wonder if he just bought that. A lot of people buying premium vehicles right now during the 5th anniversary sales. Nice clean shot on the side. T-34 shows up, shoot him, bounce that shot, and wait for it. Oh, another one. Pow. This gun is awesome. I highly recommend the Ho-Re prototype. I'm going to do a review later this week. I'm going to try to hold myself to that. I'm going to try to get a review on this tank because this is a terrific vehicle. Again, wanting to watch that side and watch my right. I know there are others around that corner. Got more artillery popping up, and there's guys sticking out here, but I can't remember if there was a dead tank there or not. And nope, dead tank is gone. He despawned, and now I've got problems. Got a plane who managed to pen me either through my top or through the back end. Either way, very vulnerable to, say, Yak-9Ts. High penetration, armor-piercing shells. Very dangerous stuff. Having wiped out that left side, or at least I think I wiped out that side, I then push up towards C and see another vehicle. This is the SU-152 that is just arriving, and easy one shot. Just managed to see him through those walls there. Here, a tank sound to my right. Turns out it's just a friendly. Nice spot, an M18 on the opposite side of this dirt hill. I want to get a clean, accurate shot, so I punch through the wall and one-shot him right through the top of the turret. Nice little hull brake mechanic, works beautifully for an M18 and other lightly armored vehicles. So we're up to 6 kills already. Quick, rapid succession. Push up towards Charlie. And that's when I see it. Another T-34-85 just on the right side of this building. Directly in front of me. But this is where things get funny. Next to him is a friendly Tiger, one of my teammates, and In front of him is an enemy ASU-57. What the heck is going on? It looked like that tiger was walking his ASU dog. T-34 got caught in some crossfire. I back up to cap, and of course bombs right on me. If I had backed up like I initially was, I may have been able to stay alive, but that IL-10's bombs were right on point. Still, what the heck happened with that ASU-57? My theory is why the Tiger didn't kill him is that either the ASU or the Tiger took, or excuse me, the T-34-85 may have taken out the breach on the Tiger, so he wasn't able to kill either the ASU or the T-34-85. So he just basically tried to run towards me so that I could get a shot on him. Now I went for the ASU not because it was the easy kill, but because I was worried more of him because he could very easily get on my side. If I take him out, I'll have a few more seconds to take out the T-34-85 if need be. But another teammate, just so happened to be in the area, and he was able to help us out with the T-34-85. But still, that ASU, it looked like he was being walked like a dog being walked. I've never seen that. That was great. Now, our team is down to just a couple of players. The enemy team, on the other hand, has quite a few left. Most of their team was comprised of medium tanks, T-34-85s. Medium tanks have a low spawn point cost, and therefore, if you die, it's not usually a big deal, as long as you do something. You can either get into another medium tank, or an SPA and do some light work. Get a cap even. That's an easy way to get some spawn points. Our team had a lot of heavies, so when our Tigers died, they were out. So we are fighting back, trying to fight back against this, against superior numbers. Question is just, where are these guys? We know they're on A, they just capped there. We know there's one on C, they decapped, and our guy is battling him up there a little bit. I want to cap B, but I just can't. I have to decap it and go towards our teammate up there at Charlie and help him out. I'd like to get the more spawn points from B, but I just have to make sure that our team has players. I don't want to carry this match all by myself, if absolutely necessary. Drop artillery on the guy that was marked back there at B. Push up towards our friend. I run into the Panther. He's in the rare Russian TV. He's just right in front of me, just coming around the corner here. And he's dead. Easy one shot. Looked like he took some damage. Anyway, kill number 8. Teammate appears to be okay, so I'm going to push into the cap and get Charlie secured. After I did that, I headed towards Bravo, hoping to catch anyone coming into recap B. Now, just a second ago, as I was finishing the cap at Charlie, there was a Tiger that just killed 2 players on the enemy team. Then they also lost an additional KV-85, so they're hurting players-wise. They still have players up in the air, though. That's the concern. Close air support may not be very good anymore with rockets, but bombs are still incredibly potent. And with us fighting American teams, I think a lot of close air support there. Headed towards B, and we got a T-34, easy one shot with the M4A3 76. Now the reason I went with the M4 instead of the premium Tiger at the spawn is I want something a little bit faster. I like the Tiger; it's a really good tank. It's great for grinding Japan. However, I really like the speed and mobility that you get from not the Persian, but the Sherman. I like the Sherman so much that I actually put a talisman on this thing. It's a phenomenal tank. So they're getting Bravo. They do have a plane up. They just marked my ally there. And he's about to mark me just as I push the Bravo cap. This is a problem because whatever's on there is going to know where we're coming from, and that there's 2 of us. So this is a bit of a concern. Or I thought it was. Turns out it's just a little BTR SPA. Nothing to be too concerned about. Machine gunned him a bit, put a couple of shots at him, and he's down. Those BTRs aren't so threatening, especially to a tank like the Sherman. It's a good little SPA. Very good against air, from what I've heard. My next move is kind of... I'm kind of skeptical about. Do I go to A? Do I push the spawn? Or do I just kind of hold this area? And I like to just kind of hold this area, just kind of do a soft patrol around the middle of the map. And that's when I noticed something just through the other side of these slots here in this wood wall. And it's just a little Sherman. Nothing to be concerned with. My reaction time was thankfully just a little bit faster than his. And the 76mm gun rarely disappoints at this tier. The only time the 76 bounces in my experience is usually if I hit T-3485's upper front plate, which is heavily sloped, or almost anywhere on a Tiger. Tigers are a pain in my butt. They have so many little areas that can be difficult to pen. Anyway, Tigers are on our side, so no one to worry about them. As I continue my little patrol, I see a shot ring up from the right. So I slowly peek out to see what it was, and a T-3485 appears. Take aim very carefully for the turret ring to avoid that nasty sloped armor. Punches through clean for my 12th kill and final kill, actually. That would be the last tank that I would see for the remainder of the game, as I would push up here and sit in the shadows and wait for something to respawn. There was really nothing else for me to do. I wanted to stay away from any sort of planes. I swear a third of my deaths are because of bombs nowadays. Used to be rockets, now it's bombs. Either way, I want to avoid them. So if they can't see me, they can't bomb me, right? At least that's what I'm hoping. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Take care, guys.